Before you load up on all the goodies all at once tomorrow, you might want to consider using some balance on Thanksgiving to keep your health in check. It is easy for that scale to creep up during the holidays, so we are bringing in Mercy Health's bariatric surgeon, Dr. Benjamin Beitman, to get some advice on how to practice balance when it comes to our meals. Thank you so much for taking the time ahead of the holiday, Doctor.
Lindsay, thank you for having me.
Yes, a lot of us,
Happy holidays.
yes, happy holidays. We're going to put our Thanksgiving favorites on our plates tomorrow. Let's say we want to try to do our best to not overdo it. What is your best advice for portion control of each item?
We can always use the old-fashioned process of just using smaller plates. That's a good way to start. We always talk about moving away from the buffet table too. If you're in a large group of family and you're feeding yourself or filling up your own portions, that's usually the best way to limit yourself is fill up your plate. Make sure you can still see a little bit of the plate when you're adding your items individually. Go after your vegetables first, go after your proteins first, and leave those carbs at the end if you still have any appetite.
And if there are any other ways, can you mention some of the ways you can make your Thanksgiving feast a little healthier? Any simple swaps like eat this, not that?
Sure. The biggest thing is keep the salt shaker off the table. We always see a lot of high sodium products around the time of Thanksgiving and holidays. Those salts increase your appetite. They dry you out. They create more of a desire for those sweeter foods that help complement them. So choose the things that are lower in sodium. Don't add any more to it if you can avoid it. Choose your proteins, your vegetables. Try to stay away from things that are creamy and gravy. I know we all love them, but those are the things that really pack on some of the extra fats and extra carbohydrates that we can try and avoid.
Is there a better dessert, let's say, than we just save our fun for dessert? Is pumpkin pie healthy? Or is there something on the dessert table or tray that maybe you'd pick over something else?
Well, I'm just like everybody else. I believe that all desserts are healthy, but there's the options that you can choose to add to your plate. The pumpkin pie, I would say, is probably a little healthier sometimes than something like a pecan pie or something higher in fat. But those fruits that go along with the pie, the dollops of Cool Whip or low-calorie whipped toppings sometimes can help add to that savory sensation without adding too much calorie. But the fruits are a good addition and really pile the fruit on more so than you would the pies or the creams.
All right, we'll definitely add that to our list. Now, the holidays, they are a busy time. We're on the go a lot. Food is all over the place. There's a cookie tray here, a dinner or an event there. So what is a good rule of thumb for not packing on the pounds?
I think those cookie trays are better seen than touched. We hate to see it, but they're beautiful. They taste delicious, but they're just as good to look at. Sometimes just pass them up. Try and avoid the cookies at all costs. Look for the proteins. Look for the meats on your trays. Look for those options to kind of fill you up before you have the option to go after the sweets. Sometimes eat before you go to parties. Make sure you get your calories in 3 times a day rather than just saving up for that one meal.
And can we really walk it off, in your opinion? Do you have a rule of thumb? Let's say we do eat what we want tomorrow, but we want to make some strides to kind of chip away at some of the damage that was done.
Oh, absolutely. This is all a law of thermodynamics. Whatever we put in, we can burn off. So 10 minutes, 3 times a day, after every meal, before the meals, any increased activity that you can provide will help you digest, will help you burn calories. So every little bit helps, even if it's 10, 15 minutes of just a straight walk with friends, with company, with family.
All right, great information. We always know where to find you at Mercy Health. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Everybody have a wonderful, safe holiday.